Morning, y'all. So, I have changed my hair every single day this week in true Gemini fashion. I will get up at 5 a.m. and I will do what I need to do to have a whole different look. Now, this was Tuesday's wig, and then I washed it. Yesterday, I had on that pink and plum wig from Outre, Sharona. And then this freshly washed Janet Collection Toopy wig, I decided it's my Tuesday and my Thursday wig. I say this to say, obviously, I'm having some sort of internal struggle. But each day I'm trying to bring different energy, and that's what hair colors do for me. Switching it up, whether you're going from curly to straight to body wave, whatever, it is what it is. But I just decided. I just decided that I was going to go put this back on. I guess I'm feeling gingery this week. I guess, is that a word? But I guess I'm just feeling like this is the type of red I want to be. So, yeah, change your wig, change your life in real fashion, real time fashion. And for all the girlies, I know it's summertime, so glueless wigs it's difficult to do glueless unless you're just not using any adhesive at all and you're just using your natural hairline and putting the wig behind your hairline. But that whatever spray that you use, adhesive spray that you use, mixed with putting the bowl hole jelly just to touch up the edges or around the edges, it is doing it. I have worn it maybe in up to 85-degree weather, minimal lifting. Definitely, I know some people mix the bowl hole jelly with the bowl hole liquid gold. I have never figured out how to use the liquid gold, and I'm gonna be honest, I've only recently figured out how to use the bowl hole jelly in a way that it works for me. But it is super hot and humid this summer, at least I know in the Northeast. And so if that is the case and you still don't want to use like a bunch of glues, I highly recommend combining your spray with a jelly, drying it, tying it down, and it's just going to give you that extra whoosh. It's going to give you that extra whatever. It's been doing it for me. I personally don't like to put glue on my lace unless I have to, because I do find over time it makes it harder to clean the lace. It makes it harder to switch your wig. When you're going from spray and jelly and you're just changing your wigs every day, it really doesn't take me that long to take one off and put one on. But if I was using glue, it would be messier, I don't know. And I just don't think glue is that healthy for the lace. Of course, if I was on vacation, I would use some sort of glue. But since I'm not on vacation, I'm just out here in these regular smegular streets, I highly recommend it. I hear people say all the time that wig installs, like getting it professionally done, it's a waste of time because it may be good for like 2 to 3 business days. If you know how to hook yourself up between hair appointments, then no. Like I said, right now, I really only go to the hair salon for special occasions, like if I'm going on vacation or something like that, or have like a major event. But I feel like the last couple major events, I've done my own hair. You know what I mean? So this is your thing. If you haven't started yet and if you just don't think it's going to be for you, that's fine. But if you're interested in starting to learn how to install your own lace fronts, honestly, start with synthetic wigs. It's going to be vibrant. It's going to be great. The good synthetic wigs, like the one I have on my head from Janet Collection Toopy, they're going to do what they came to do. They're going to do what they came to do, and they're going to stay in place the way they need to stay in place so that you look amazing. Then you can graduate to human. I do have a lot of human wigs. It's just in the last couple years for health reasons and just pure exhaustion. If I'm too tired, human hair is a lot to manipulate. I also really love color. And color human hair can be very pricey. And then if it's not done correctly, you're getting a lot of bleeding, and it's like you get 1 or 2 wears out of it, right? I think there's a time and place for human wigs and a time and place for synthetics. Your get up and goes is going to be with your synthetics, especially your curly synthetics. It's going to be, and you're going to have to do trial and error and figure out what works for you, but it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be in your synthetics. And then when you have more time, like human, and now I know some girlies only wear human hair, and if you got the coins for that, that's great. My thing is, money aside, I do see a lot of benefits with really bomb ass synthetic wigs. Now, I know some girlies that only wear synthetics because they want to have a new hair feel every day, and I'm not mad. I've been living that life. They want to have a new hair feel every day, and they don't want their pockets to be hitting. And if that's you, I get it. I personally think there's a time and place for synthetic wigs and a time and place for human wigs, okay? It's just what your preference is. But I would say dibble and dabble in both, but definitely start off with synthetics. You can learn how to cut, tint your lace. You can learn how to layer. You can learn all that. And your wig is like $40 or whatever, or $50, as opposed to doing that to like $100 wig. I mean, seriously, think about it. And once again, if you have some preconceived notions about wigs and you feel like it's especially for Black women, if you're feeling like you're not gonna feel black enough or whatever, like, you gotta go with, we are living such complicated lives in such unprecedented times, and there's so much shit going on. The one thing I want to do is be attracted to myself. I always tell my boo that if I'm not attracted to me, everything is going to be more difficult for him. But if I feel good and look good, then things are going to go a lot better with us, because I really believe a lot of stuff starts from within. So whatever your thing is, even if you are into locks or whatever, I really would say, like, try to be versatile with whatever your style is. If it's braids, whatever, try to be versatile, because switching it up, you really do become, I'm a different person when I'm a blonde versus when I'm a ginger and they're all different versions of me. No one version is more truer than the other. It's just what speaks to the essence of me in that day. All right, that is my wig tip. I'm preaching a little bit here, but yeah, y'all let me know what questions you have. But I just been changing my wig. And this is the one that speaks to me right now. So I put her back on, which is very rare that I would put this same wig that I've worn earlier this week and put it back on, like, again. Super, super, super weird. But what can I say? DR Ginger from 2B. She's that girl. And to the side, baby. I don't need this down the middle no more. To the side, because she's serving body. All right, y'all be blessed. Have a good one. Bye.